Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. Today we have a submission from a trainer named Dunkley who has said he's a longtime viewer of the channel and he recently made his first ever legend push with a unique team of Ampharos, Primeape, and Virizion in the Ultra League. What makes this team a little bit unique is that it's running Zap Cannon on the Ampharos. Zap Cannon is a very hard-hitting move. We know it from Registeel, right? But you don't typically see it on other Pokemon. Ampharos typically running Brutal Swing, Thunder Punch, Brutal Swing, Trailblaze. You don't typically expect Zap Cannon can catch opponents off guard and can provide some big-time knockouts and flip some games. So without further ado, let's get into the battles. You see that ELO 2968. We're starting to approach the end of the season only. I think we're coming up on the final week, right? We're coming up on the final 2 weeks, and this upcoming week will be the final week of this Go Battle League season. So if you guys are trying to make that final push, wait, let me see if I actually need to speed this up. Oh no, we're good. This is 1.5 times speed. 2900s are getting cute times, I guess. And here we go. Shiny Ampharos catches a positive lead into Empoleon. We're going to see the Zygarde safe swap met by Virizion here. This is a nice situation because the Crunch is resisted. If they're running Earthquake, that's also resisted. Sometimes they do run Outrage, however, so you have to be a little bit concerned about that. And there you have it. There's the Outrage, so it's not completely going to wall the Zygarde. Going for the Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade, a really efficient move. It's going to be the more efficient method of damage here, but it looks like after landing that Outrage, this bulky Zygarde is going to be able to shield and just Dragon Breath down. But here, I like this decision from Dunkley. Understands that both of his remaining Pokemon do fine against the Empoleon, so he's fine giving up Switch. And then this Primeape is actually met by Virizion. I think this is a bit of a mistake by the opponent. Although Empoleon is going to struggle here, you'd rather save your Virizion, right, for the Ampharos that's already been revealed. So I think the opponent made a bit of a miscalculation here. Now going for the big close combat. CC gets shielded. Hey, yo, that seemed a little bit premature, didn't it? I feel like, well, I guess if they shielded close combat, but I feel like if we went straight Rage Fist, maybe that game wasn't completely over, but maybe I'm trolling. Maybe I'm being too overly optimistic. Here we go. Ampharos into Dragonite. Going to be an interesting matchup here. You get to 2 Brutal Swings before they get to 2 Dragon Claws, which is nice in this matchup. So you do have to be worried about the catch. Because you're a 4-turn fast attack in the Volt Switch, it makes it a little bit more uncomfortable, right? Makes it a little bit easier for the Dragonite user to try and catch, which they do. And they get a full rollout through with Licky Licky, which is not ideal, but we have 2 great answers here. I like the Virizion counter swap personally because it's just more comfortable. Primeape, you got to land that close combat. If they start shielding close combat, then you're debuffed, then the body slams start hurting. So this is just a lot more efficient, and you're going to be able to come out of here with a lot of energy. Maybe get off a couple of Sacred Swords against the Dragonite. And because Dragonite is so glassy, so frail, it's not going to appreciate a couple of Sacred Swords coming its way. And yeah, just going to totally be comfortable taking another one here and going for a full farm down. Has 100 energy banked. Instant throw. The Dragonite gets denied. And you have back-to-back Sacred Swords before they can even fire off an attack. So this is really uncomfortable for the Dragonite user. They have to shield if they want to get off a Dragon Claw here. They're going to just let it go. In comes Ampharos. You get off another Leaf Blade here. Honestly, you're going to get off another Leaf Blade if you want before going down, but instead just going to pivot immediately into Primeape. I think this is totally fine. I would personally take this, yeah, because it's only a Thunder Punch or a... Oh, I guess I missed one. 3 Volt Switches? I only counted 3. Huh. Rage Fist connects, and yeah, the opponent concedes. G to the G. Nice team effort there. Virizion just put him in such an advantageous position, getting all that extra energy from the Licky Licky matchup. Dunkley rocking the Zweilous hat. Trying to hit that legend rank for the first time. Let me know in the comments section. how you guys are doing this Go Battle League season. If you have hit Legend yet, if you're trying to still hit Legend for the first time, maybe you set a personal best in your ELO, maybe you hit Veteran or Expert for the first time. Congratulations if that's the case as well. Here we go, battle starting. The Oddish one, 503. Here we go. Tough lead. This is a huge core breaker. Oh, but this is where Zap Cannon could really come in handy, because they very well may not shield because they don't really feel threatened by anything here. Nature's Madness connects. I love this play. Go for the Zap. Big Zap Cannon. Okay, I get shielded, unfortunately. You do get the attack drop, though. Remember, it used to be 100%, then they lowered it to 67%. Now it's just 33%. Rise, actually, it's 33.3 repeating percent. Okay, Jennifer. Rage Fist. Gonna boost up Annihilape's attack. And now we're gonna go for the big close combat here. Close combat, for reference. Bang! Oh, no, Gastro. Hang on with 1 HP. Body Slam, we might live, though. Oh, wow. We hang on with 1 HP. It's a 1 HP game. Virizion. Over farming. Honestly, we could live in Ice Beam. And we call the Hydro Cannon. Perfect. This looks really good. Leaf Blade will nearly knock out the Feraligatr at this point. Just a couple of double kicks is all you need now. Gonna safely shield this up. One more double kick. Oh, it has all this energy. This is looking really good. Unless Tapu Koko has the Nature's Madness right now. I wasn't really counting. No, they don't. Leaf Blade. Let's see if this knocks out or not. Leaf Blade does knock out. Wow. Tapu Koko kind of frail. And a G to the G. I was going to say, PV Poke had a helpful tweet, I believe, where he said, for reference, close combat from Primate does slightly more than 2 Rage Fists. So if you're kind of trying to gauge how much a close combat would do, does slightly more than double Rage Fist, which is interesting, right? Considering it's like only slightly more energy. It's only 1 extra Karate Chop, but it does debuff your defense 2 stages. We're going to Rage Fist the Registeel. I would personally at least build up to close combat, because if we build up to close combat, we might actually get a shield. So yeah, this time we build up to it. Let's see if they bother shielding or not. No. So at this point, we're double boosted. Yeah, just straight Rage Fist. This might be enough to knock out since we're double boosted. Let's see. Rage Fist does knock out Reggie. We are triple boosted. Dude, Primate might just go absolutely crazy here. We are now 4 times boosted. Oh my gosh. Dude, these Karate Chops are now starting to look like counters. Oh, I kind of wanted to see a shield, but I guess this is the safer play. Brave Bird. I feel like Flame Charge would have been enough, but this is just game over. This is just game over. We had hard checks all the way through. G to the G. Very nicely done. Dunkley. On a little bit of a roll here. Trying to hit that legend rank. Next battle, here we go. Who we got? We got City Boy. Ampharos into Magnezone. Maybe slightly favorable for Ampharos because you have the neutral brutal swing, but Magnezone can surely fight back here. I mean, Wild Charge is still going to be threatening just because it's such a hard-hitting move. We're actually going to see a shield come up and does correctly shield the Wild Charge. That's pretty nice. In comes Hippo. Oh, this is great. This is great for Virizion. Assuming it's Rock, Weather Ball, Scorching Sands, you resist everything here. So let's see how much a Scorching Sands does. Well, definitely chunk, but not very threatening. You can afford to take another if you want. I think, yeah, you can, wow, you can take another and get the full Sacred Sword down. Or, sorry, double kick down, I meant to say. Full double kick down does get debuffed. They can't come in with zone, so they got to reveal their third. Okay, never mind. Oh, I see what they did. They tried to do a peekaboo. They came in with zone to try and catch the Sacred Sword on Annihilate. but we didn't fall for it. Very nice patience there. Rage Fist connects. And all that energy that we have banked on Virizion is just going to be so valuable. Rage Fist does get shielded. This could be a little bit scary, but we do have energy as well on Ampharos. So I think we just Brutal Swing. Oh, I like this. We guarantee the knockout or the final shield. Yes, because the opponent knew they could live a Brutal Swing and still get off their move and save the shield. So we guarantee the final shield, and even if they shield, then we can just double Leaf Blade, or even like Leaf Blade Sacred Sword would probably be enough in case they catch. So that was really smart. I like that play. Morpeko is the reward. Cute and cuddly Morpeko. Except when it's hangry. It's a little bit less cute. Claim that reward. Bang! 3009 legend rank achieved for the first time for Dunkley. Congratulations. Can we get some congrats to Dunkley in the comments section, please? First time hitting legend. Very awesome achievement. Not a whole lot of trainers in the world do that. So very cool. There's millions and millions of Pokemon Go players worldwide, and I would think there's only, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Probably several thousand, maybe, that hit legend every season. So very, very cool achievement. Here we go. Next battle. Ampharos grabs the shield, and Primeape gonna swap in. Go for this Rage Fist. Probably just so quick. Only 4 Karate Chops. Hiya. 8 turns to every Rage Fist. Dragon Claw gets shielded. And are we going to double shield? Yeah. Dragonite's probably going to have to pivot out of here. Otherwise, they might get farmed down. In comes Talon. I think we could have done one more Karate Chop there, but that's all right. Maybe we're just kind of trying to throw immediately against Dragonite or something. We get off another Rage Fist here before going down. The awkward thing is now Talon does have a move, so we really need to get rid of it before it can knock out our Ampharos. If this is a Brave Bird, it could threaten to knock out, but it's just a Flame Charge. That's totally fine. We do 1 and throw for proper timing. That Dragonite could be a little bit of a nuisance, though. Oh, yeah. That's game over. Poor Virizion literally had nowhere to go against that team. That was a wild team. Yeah, it was a very wild team. Imagine, like, I don't know, like a rock type user against that team. Okay, another Dragonite. Shadow Dragonite's a pretty common lead in Ultra League because of just crazy fast attack pressure, right? You just try and force switch advantage and line things up in the back. Very simple strategy, but can be very effective. It would have been, I would have been tempted to throw the Zap Cannon there just for kicks and giggles, but this is the smarter play for sure. Save the energy. Definitely more valuable against the Dragonite. And you have such a hard answer here, so very smart play there by Dunkley. Even though throwing the Zap Cannon would have been fun. They do have the Shadow Ball to hit for a little bit more damage. Sacred Sword here should threaten to knock out the Licky Licky. And Dragonite probably comes back in. Let's see. Dragonite up a shield. But once again, Dragonite just so frail. Not going to appreciate a Sacred Sword. I wouldn't mind the combo play here with the Brutal Swing. Yep, love it. Love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving this play. Oh. This is a little bit risky. Because if they shield, I feel like it's a lot of energy to waste. But, bang! Huge damage from the Zap Cannon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The opponent is thinking, well, okay, they've got a ton of energy. I can take the first one at least. No, not really. Not when it's the Zap Cannon. So, very nice call there from Dunkley. Sometimes that's what this game is, you know, just making those calls, making those risky plays. And having that balance. Sometimes you got to go high risk, high reward. Sometimes it's kind of weighing, like, how much is the risk really worth it, if it's necessary to make the risky play or not. And sometimes I feel like I'm good at weighing those options, like when you know it's worth the risk. Sometimes, like, there's really no reason to no shield. Like, sometimes you just can safely shield, and no shielding is like the only lose con. Great matchup here for Veriz. Going to go for the Sacred Sword. What you want to be careful here, though, is you don't want to give the Talonflame like too much farm and just provide it with like a huge farm down to give it more energy. So I want to be a little bit concerned by that. And it looks like Talonflame might only get 1 or 2 Incinerates here. Yeah, only gets 2 Incinerates. And Ampharos still has all that energy banked. This puts it into just about Brutal Swing range. And, oh, unfortunately we lagged a turn, so Talonflame got a full sneak through. That's very unfortunate. They're going to shield to get off all this energy. Okay, why is the Talonflame over-farming so much? Why not throw energy? Talonflame has like 100 energy now. They're going to catch on Primeape. They might have caught a Flame Charge. Oh, okay, it was a fly. Nice shield. This could be a Brave Bird. Could also be a fly. Okay, ow, one shot. Bye-bye, Primeape. Oh, Zap Cannon coming in clutch. Zap Cannon coming in so clutch. Oh my gosh, boom. One shots the Tentacruel. The opponent is probably beside themselves. Oh, they're probably like, are you joking me? The one Ampharos that's running Zap Cannon. Dude, if I was the opponent, I would totally be like, they literally always have the move that they like. They exactly have the random move that they need to win the game. Unreal. What a moment to have Zap Cannon there. Thunder Punch, we lose that, I think. Trailblaze, we lose that. Focus Blast, obviously. We definitely lose that. Because I don't know if we're going to get off both Thunder Punches there, or if both Thunder Punches even knock out, to be honest. Okay, tough lead. Gonna safe swap Primeape, which is kind of funny, right? You're swapping a fighter against a ghost, and yet it's still actually like a kind of good matchup because of the Rage Fist. They counter swap Florges, so this is not very good. But Primeape is so busted with Rage Fist, I wonder if we can actually flip this with this energy lead. That might be our only play, to be honest, trying to flip this. Let's see what Dunkley decides to do. Yeah, it looks like he's going to invest a shield. Because if you can line up Virizion on... if you can line up Virizion on the... I'm blanking, what's it called? Oh my gosh. Comments are probably so frustrated. Dude, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. Sometimes this happens when you're recording videos. The Mud Slapper, Ghost, Ground, dual type Pokemon. The Golurk. There you go, I'm sorry. The Golurk. I was going to say, if you could line up Virizion on Golurk, you might be chilling, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Now we're in a pretty tough-looking situation. They're going to go off a Shadow Punch here to do some sizable chip damage to our Virizion. Leaf Blade coming through. Leaf Blade's going to do some major damage here. Bang. But what's going to be in the back? We don't know yet. They get off another Shadow Punch. We have to use our last shield. Unless there's like a Swampert. This might be game. But no, it's double fairy. So that is going to be a G to the G. And even if we had flipped switch, I think down a shield, it might have been a little bit too much to overcome. So just a tough alignment there. Can't really fault ourselves too much for that one. And I think we have one more battle to wrap things up. Joe Federer, cousin of Roger Federer. One of the greatest tennis players of all time, if not the greatest. Who do you guys think is the greatest? I am like a casual tennis fan. I don't know if there's like a consensus, is there? Between like Djokovic, Federer, Nadal. I've always just thought of them as like the big three. And growing up, I think Federer was considered... Oh, big Zap Cannon lands. I think Federer was like kind of considered the GOAT, but then like Nadal and Djokovic caught up. Oh, that was pretty anticlimactic. Zap Cannon lands, the opponent's demoralized, they top left. Federer was like always kind of the GOAT, right? And then Djokovic and Nadal kind of caught up in terms of major titles, and then now, like, I don't know if it's like a debate or if they're just all kind of considered like GOATs. Pikachu Libre is caught. 15 attack for Dunkley. 30-18 continues the positive elo streak, and how fitting that Zap Cannon Ampharos lands a Zap Cannon to close out the video. Thank you very much to Dunkley for the very cool submission. I appreciate your kind words and support as well on the submission itself. And all that said, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all of that said, thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.